You're getting some weird stutter? From Twitch to you, my good man. I don't think I've had a single issue with Twitch since we finally got our internet sorted a couple months ago. It's been pretty perfect. But although I've been having viewing stutter a lot now that you mention it. But no upload stutter. How was your weekend, man? Yeah, exactly, Crowbar. Alright. 10 fuel should be enough to get us through. The 7 commandos is probably not enough. But as far as upgrades go, like we get another weapon in and then some hull plates, and we're Dunskies. So I just don't care for the commandos. Yeah, I just don't care for them. Alright, let's just get the weapon support as well, maybe. Let's check the star map first. What could we possibly want? Cryopod? Okay, so we're going through the middle. Go Alpha Kosha, Rubicha. Hit Beta Bowers Finio Australis. And then come through there. So we're looking at... Well, if we want the extra ground on, we can go that way. No, we go the mercenary outpost, unless that's a cryopod, which it's not. So we can go there, we could probably buy someone. So just go straight across. Gotta do double Australis for Australis Pride. Oh, we can't do double Australis because there's no connector. We've got plenty of spots to buy fuel. Alright, let's... Oh, this one's only got a maximum of 3 weapons anyway. Ugh. Alright, let's... Alright, let's do that first. I don't think No, I'm not buying anything. Let's move on. Yeah, I prefer to go to the mercenary outpost. I think, like, right now, scrap-wise, fuel-wise, we're looking good. Weapon-wise, maybe buy some ships somewhere. But I think now, like, if we can hunt down a DNA... Sure. Let's give him some fuel. Just because I feel like a good guy. Hey, look, they gave us a cannon. Isn't that nice of them? There you go, that's definitely, almost certainly sealed the fuel. That's a dude who thinks we're crazy. No DNA. I'm just looking at the bonuses. Nothing great there. There's omnis in it, sir. They're floating out there. Oh, wait. No, they're fine. Oh, that wasn't it? Scrap them. Okay. Well, that's gonna wreck. Whoa. Man, those basilisks are gonna hurt. Get out the drones. I've only got 2 hull plates though, and a Tesla field generator, so... Do I have a better weapon? What do we got in the docks? The flak out? No, I like the cannon. Actually, let's get the cannon instead of the pierce. This is where we kind of... Yeah, we need more drones. Actually, let's... Put you down there. You... Doesn't matter where we put those because of how they come in. Just get a cruiser out. Problem with getting a cruiser out is just slow. You know, where's the prototypes? So we just want to get a good position here, which is going to be... Weird. Oh, I can't move into there. Gross. Move into there. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Oh! Don't do frigate. Ah, the frigate's on 2 health. They've got reinforcements coming in, don't they? I could have done that as well. Are they both cruisers? Like, lone cruisers by themselves are just the worst. They just get wrecked. Gotta support them, team. I need to buy more ship types. Hey Fox, how you doing, buddy? Impaler, that's fine. That's kind of okay. What are they left with? An Impaler and a cruiser? That's fine. I don't want to use that over there. I'm gonna leave the Impaler alive. I think we're better off just destroying their dock. Get him. Come on. Oh, get wrecked, idiots. Okay. And again, and again. I don't think I can race that. Go to the ship. Take a hull plate. I could have prevented that as well. That was just bad. I remember thinking at the start of this fight, maybe we can get out ahead of all their squadrons because they've only got 2 hull plates. Look where we are now. And we lost a hull plate for trying to do that. Their last squadron, right? I can't do anything. Okay, okay. It really kind of is silly to do anything else. I mean, there has been some fights, I suppose, where we've saved couple minutes by getting in there early. Did we already go to the... already visited, okay. We'll send 2 commandos over. We got plenty of grunts for the rest of the story. Nothing. Huh. So if there's any thoughts that maybe we might not have enough fuel, that just definitely got taken care of. It's a top. So they're going to be ready. We've got basilisks. We've got they're traveling really slow except for the fighters though. Is that it's not, as long as it's not a stealthy, I think I'm okay. We need to sort of position ourselves. It's really weird because of the second cruiser. There is exactly where we want to go. There is not where we want to be. Okay. Oh, that's a gross spot. Alright, that's fine. That's really good for us. So lucky. Get into there, nice. We're down to 18 seconds, and we're all dead, and everybody died. Okay, we'll just wait this one out then. Let's bait their weapon though. Frigate, cruiser. Oh, let's mop it up. I got nothing. Oh, they're sending one-on-one. That's... Oh, they're sending in pairs. It's not the greatest for us. I don't know if I want to put my cruiser out yet. Man, what's the cooldown on that weapon? Alright, so yeah, they're keeping their impaler down there, that sense. Probably gonna have to do something about this impaler. I don't want to, but you know, what do we got coming in here? Oh, basilisks. We definitely need to have something for them. I don't like this matchup here. We're gonna lose these fighters. They're down to 3 squadrons. I wonder if we can leave. I've got drones there as well. Huh. We don't need to leave. Especially since it's an impaler, so it's not actually in the fight. That's gross there. Solid. Okay. I'll get the cryopod. We're looking all good at it. Fuel. Oh, Vlad. Poor Vlad. Poor Vlad. You're looking alright here, though. Okay. We did pick up a, did get someone from that cryopod, though, so... Welcome aboard, Sio Hayon Fernandez. 4 fuel and a bunch of scrap. Weapon reload time. I don't know how many weapon guys we can put in the docks. Let's go there. So let's upgrade to Probably don't need that extra one there. But hull structure, hardened hull, and dock recovery. Dock recovery, I think I need to put more weight into value. Yeah, I think dock recovery needs more love. Wow, okay. Is that an impaler? That's an impaler. So I need more drones. This is definitely the big sort of frigates and cruisers. Get more drones. Like that's just been it, right? The biggest one is going to be positioning here, like if they decide to come through the middle or not. I don't think I want to use that. I think I want to use like a... I just use that fighter as like a bonus DPS. They got cruisers coming in. It's crazy. Alright, so that cruiser can't do anything. That cruiser can't do anything. This cruiser we just take out. Do we even ignore that cruiser? Probably. I think we ignore that cruiser. 20 seconds on those ones? Yeah, okay. Actually, no, let's just take it out. Time. It's the downside with those guys, they don't actually move. I want that drone. These poor cruisers. I mean, they're trying to get away. Why did you not follow him? Oof. Attack them. Yeah, more drone pickups would have been good, very good strategy here. A basilisk. Should be good. So we got Shredder's got more drones. Hey Team Nice, yeah, we're doing alright. Strategy's fine. It just got stronger, we just picked up an extra set of drones. So, and we got a lot of money this mission. It definitely changed up the meta strategy, which was don't take as many ground missions and take as many anomalies in Sector 1. Because there's more chance there's going to be a fight and you win those fights because it's Sector 1, which means more scrap. Whereas you take the ground missions in Sector 1, which I think taking the ground missions on normal is fine, but definitely better strategy, just more fights. But even now with this sort of assortment, I'd prefer to take the anomalies, get the fights. But, well, maybe now not. I mean, we've only got one ground mission anyway. Because the fights are a bit tedious now. Whereas going to an army depot doesn't really help us. It's definitely noticeable, the the fight time. We're definitely playing for longer fights. Wow, okay. I didn't know if we could get that one. We could, okay. Yeah, I found though, so like that's what we kind of did on normal, and I watched a couple of our normal plays, and there was moments where you just go take a plate or do some damage. But when I was watching back some of my replays on hard, every time I did that, unless your ships were full, you're almost better off just sending them back and letting them heal up and putting them back out instead of trying to take that small amount. Because if they're not full, you might get 10 damage and then sort of get in a nice position, but you've got a weakened squadron, which is obviously they're going to kill off, right? And you don't get to respond, especially if you've got the wrong rock paper scissors out. They just win. Then you've got to wait for your dock to the dock cooldown. This is a weird one. It's ships like this too that just come out of nowhere, and we've hardly needed frigates much, and then all of a sudden we've got a ghost, 2 ghosts. You can also send squads back. Well, that's what I mean, but you can't do that if you're attacking their plate, because you don't have time to bring them back and get a new one out. And you can only use main guns against their hull if you're using like a pierce laser. Whereas I've got the Sub-Zeros and a cannon. Sometimes it needs micro. No, like you need the time. like it takes time to fly them back, and then it needs to come down. So, and sometimes like if they've got a like critical repairs, fine, but if they've got like a repair person or even a shield person, it's just not worth taking the fight. Like I've had a couple fights where I've done that tonight, where I've chipped them down. I'm like, okay, cool. Instead of waiting out their squadrons, we've taken a plate and done 70 damage. So I've only got 30 damage to go. And I look up and they've got four squads left and they're about to deploy the last ones. So all we've done is save 30 seconds at the end of the fight because we've still exhausted the squads anyway. But definitely chapter 1, I can see the feel of that because the chapter 1 have way many more squadrons, right? Like they're all scrappers. They all have like 40 squads each. And it's like the fights just take forever. I wonder if I need to, especially since they've got a Sub-Zero, maybe we need to turtle a little bit here. The issue is going to be someone in there. I wish you could shoot asteroid fields while you wait. Never mind. Oh, actually, we don't want to. Huh. That's an issue. I wonder if they'll get them. I wonder if I've got time to just take this out. Oh no, we can sit there, that's fine. That's kind of nice just to sort of see what's out there. Like, this is a really good example. We've got 18 seconds. I just don't think it's worth sending him up there. Just do this. Just wait for it. Yeah, that's true. The scrappers have that really weird time frame. It's really annoying. Actually, since they're all stealth, let's... Boom. Oh no, that can save it. Okay. Wow, they said they've got an unpatched squadron last. That's a bit risky. And reinforcements at the same time. Wow, they're the ghosts. Tough crowd. I wish you could find out how much they've stolen. I got 3 prototypes. I got a crafter and 2 prototypes, so... see if we can share it around a bit. So what's max? 14, 20, so 34. 45 is going to be max. And we got it. I wish that was faster. I mean, 20 seconds is okay, but it's the first one. And the issue is, I think the issue is enemy weapons. Like, especially since the cooldown gets cancelled. Yeah, you put it out after wave 1 and then just wait for it. But it can't, like, as soon as they put down like a Tesla field, you've got to move it, right? I think it'd be better if the interrupt only paused the cooldown. Then you'd deal with it, right? Ah, it's Parrot Casino. Hold space or left click to fast forward. Actually feels faster just to click instead of holding it. You kind of like just killing them. Yeah, I just don't want another fight. They take forever. Yeah, probably is better since I've got like the shredders and the 2 sets of prototypes. Like 45 bonus scrap on a fight's very likely going to be better. But like I said, I just don't think the combat's fun enough to do it. Maybe different if scrap was going to be close to buying something, but we've steamrolled this game, or this run at least. As usual, Sister Calypso just owning, absolutely ownage. Extra large Tesla field generator. It's a disgusting weapon. I mean, sure, it's 36 seconds, but look at it. Yeah, like when you play kids and you play The Floor is Lava in an empty warehouse. Alright, let's get the drones out and a frigate. Send in the drone. Alright, what do we want? Okay. jerks. Whee! Basilisks in 17 and in 16. That's so harsh. I don't think I can put that off by enough. I think here the only reason we hit this squad bay up is to try and put them on fire. Which we don't. And we're going to get absolutely punished for our efforts. Took out one of their cruisers is fine. Yeah, there is prime example. Don't attack. I keep doing it too. I keep making the same mistake. I'm sending this one out. Cool. Okay, recovered from it. Yeah, I understand what you mean, Timnos. I just think to be ready for retreat means you have to retreat like just before you get up there. And if you're going to factor in the time to like get like this unit's, it's not badly damaged, right? It's patched, so it's 37 out of 40. You also need to consider potentially getting that to full so you can redeploy. So there is just no time. Like, that ready to retreat is as soon as the wave is over. Especially if you want to put the same unit back out to counter one of these. Which turns out we did. I'm gonna get a 4-for-1 here. Yep. Huh. Not actually. Fight him. An extra cruiser and things. Having a deep bench helps being aggressive. Yeah, I can see that. I think the downside is, though, that, yeah, like if you're planning on pulling someone back and they're going to sit out a round and you're going to put in a fresh one already, that's definitely helps you be aggressive, right? And we kind of do, but I think you also need to have them not be patched so that they can go out at full and still have a decent amount of health, do a little bit of aggression and come back, and then you put out like full units. I think if you're running patched, like, but the issue with having full units is paying to keep them full. I mean, we've got the scrap this run, but it's usually expensive. Although maybe the new sort of pathing strategy that I've got would help with that. Because this is on hard. We've like fleshed out and 700 scrap. Not fully fleshed out, but we're gonna have some scrap left over. To the point that I don't even care. I just give this guy the fuel without even thinking about it and give them the message. And don't even care that it's a crappy weapon and we lost it. It's like, just don't care. What am I missing? So, unlike the 96 squadrons that the other one had, this one's only a 48 squadron fight, so 12 waves versus 24 waves. Oh. Cruisers and frigates, so again we're just wanting dronies. He does have an impaler, and normally we wouldn't take that out, but he's also got pierce lasers, and we didn't get hardened hull, so we can't really stall forever, because they could finish us off with that. We didn't get a repairer. For some reason I've got someone like that up there. Reload's better. Oh, actually, the 50% might be better than the reload time. Just because we swapped to double. I think having the cannon's better, right? Especially for the start, sure. Probably want the double reload for the start. That's a... No. Huh. I don't need the duration. Maybe the double reload is better. I just want someone up in there. Let's put it you, just to put out fires. Oh, they were all the drones I wanted. Frigates and cruisers are rough, hey? Like, you need to position really well. I think we actually need to bring them back as well. have frigate and cruiser there. 2 frigates. There's the 1 fighter. It's probably one of the few fighters we'll see. An impaler and another impaler. Yeah, the 2 impalers by themselves are going to be rough. It's 20. 76, okay. Best, but it wasn't too bad. Okay. These fighter versus frigate matchups are not the greatest. Okay. That one's under 8 cents. Okay, this is fine. Got to get in there. That's fine. And yeah, like that's probably the biggest value of scrap in this, right? Is just so that you have heaps of you can buy heaps of hull. Boom. Get wrecked, sunshine. Oh, he's got another Impaler. So the Impalers are good for us because they're slow. Even though they're doing direct damage, it means we can win the squad fights. You could almost leave the Impalers and just go 2v2 now. I can take that hole. That's 3 Impalers he's got on the field. Like, what the actual... Went for the wrong ship there. Oh, this one's really close. Shoot them. Got like one whole plate, just finish him off. Oh. One whole plate. One whole plate. Go! Huh. Whew. Skip all. There needs to be a skip all here. Come on, man. Give it to me. I don't care about this crap. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, definitely need to add an option to who is this guy? I don't care. He's the I don't know, some dude, end boss of that chapter. We won. Woo, we won the run. And there's heaps of story, which was amazing. The first time, probably the only time. Especially when there is an option to reset the story. I think if you say no, don't reset the story, there should not be any story tabs, right? If you say reset the story, sure. But